For over a century, Stamford Bridge has been more than just a stadium. It's been a fortress, the sanctuary, and the beating heart of Chelsea Football Club. From the terraces of the 1970s to the sleek stands of today, it has witnessed the club's transformation from underdogs to European champions. But as we stand on the cusp of a new era in football, change is on the horizon. Today, we explore the ambitious plans that could reshape Chelsea's home for generations to come. To understand Chelsea's future, we must first look to its recent past. In 2015, riding high on a wave of success under Roman Abramovich's ownership, Chelsea unveiled a vision that took the football world's breath away. Designed by Herzog and de Meuron, the architects behind Beijing's iconic Bird's Nest Olympic Stadium and Munich's Allianz Arena, the plan promised to transform Stamford Bridge into a cathedral of football. With its unique brick pillars rising like a modern-day Colosseum, the design was both a nod to London's architectural heritage and a bold statement of Chelsea's ambitions. The numbers were as staggering as the design, a capacity increase from 41,600 to 60,000. An estimated cost between £500 million to £1 billion, and a promise to revolutionise the matchday experience for fans. But dreams don't always align with reality. By May 2018, the project was put on hold indefinitely. A perfect storm of challenges had conspired against it, escalating costs that pushed the budget to its breaking point, legal issues from then-owner Roman Abramovich that complicated financing, and the looming economic uncertainty of Brexit. The cancellation was a bitter pill for Chelsea to swallow. It left the club without a clear path to expanding their stadium capacity, potentially affecting long-term revenue and competitiveness. But, as we'll see, it was not the end of Chelsea's stadium ambitions, merely a detour on the road to renewal. Fast forward to today, and Chelsea finds itself at a crucial juncture. The current Stamford Bridge, with its capacity of approximately 40,000, is dwarfed by the homes of Chelsea's Premier League rivals. Arsenal's Emirates Stadium holds 60,000. Tottenham's new ground can seat 62,850. And Manchester United's Old Trafford towers above them all at 74,140. In the high-stakes world of modern football, where matchday revenue can make or break a club's fortunes, these numbers matter. They're not just about bragging rights, they represent millions in potential revenue, the ability to satisfy more fans, and the power to create an atmosphere that can intimidate even the most formidable opponents. Chelsea's new ownership, led by Todd Barley and Clearlake Capital, understands this reality all too well. They know that to compete at the highest level, both on the pitch and in the boardroom, Chelsea must evolve. The question is no longer if they should upgrade their home, but how. As Chelsea looks to the future, two bold options have emerged, each with its own set of challenges and opportunities. Let's explore them in detail. The first option is a dramatic redevelopment of Stamford Bridge itself. This plan would see the stadium's capacity increase to 60,000, transforming it into a state-of-the-art facility while preserving its historic location in the heart of Fulham. The club has already taken significant steps to make this possible. In a strategic move, they acquired the 1.2-acre Sir Oswald Stoll Mansion site adjacent to the current stadium. This additional space could be crucial in overcoming one of the biggest hurdles, the limited room for expansion. However, significant challenges remain. The proximity to a London Underground line complicates construction, requiring careful planning and potentially costly engineering solutions. The logistics of rebuilding on an active site are daunting, raising questions about where the team would play during construction and how to minimise disruption to the local community. There's also the matter of preserving the stadium's heritage. Stamford Bridge has been Chelsea's home since the club's founding in 1905. Any redevelopment would need to balance modernisation with respect for history, a delicate tightrope to walk. If chosen, this option could see work beginning as soon as 2026. The estimated completion time ranges between 4 to 7 years, meaning Chelsea fans might be stepping into their new-look home sometime between 2030 and 2033. The second option is perhaps even more ambitious, building an entirely new stadium in Earls Court, specifically on the Lily Bridge depot site. This plan would give Chelsea a blank canvas to work with, free from the constraints of their current location. Earls Court, located just a mile north of Stamford Bridge, is an area primed for redevelopment. The Lily Bridge depot, currently used by Transport for London, offers a sizable plot that could accommodate not just a stadium, but potentially a whole new district centred around Chelsea Football Club. Discussions are already underway with key stakeholders. Chelsea has been in talks with Transport for London about acquiring the land, and negotiations with real estate firm Delancey, which owns neighbouring plots, are ongoing. However, Chelsea isn't the only party with designs on this prime piece of London real estate. The Earls Court Development Committee has proposed a mixed-use development for the area, setting the stage for a potentially complex negotiation process. A move to Earls Court would allow Chelsea to build a truly modern stadium from the ground up. It could incorporate the latest in stadium design, from optimised sightlines to cutting-edge sustainability features. The larger site could also allow for the development of club facilities, fan zones, and even community spaces, creating a true Chelsea Football Club campus. But such a move doesn't come without controversy. Relocating from Stamford Bridge would be a seismic shift in the club's identity, and not all fans are convinced it's the right move. Regardless of which option Chelsea chooses, one thing is clear: this will be a massive financial undertaking. Early estimates put the cost at around £2 to £2.4 billion. To put that into perspective, it's more than twice what Tottenham spent on their new stadium, completed in 2019. To help fund this ambitious project, Chelsea is exploring various financial avenues. One potential source of capital is US firm Ares Management, which is in talks to invest $500 million into the club. This injection of funds could be crucial in turning Chelsea's stadium dreams into reality. But it's not just about finding the money to build. Chelsea's leadership must also consider the long-term financial implications of their choice. A larger stadium means more matchday revenue, but it also means higher operating costs. The location could affect commercial opportunities from naming rights to matchday events. In today's digital age, a new stadium isn't just about seats and sightlines, it's about creating a fully connected experience for fans. Whether at a redeveloped Stamford Bridge or a new home in Earls Court, Chelsea's future stadium will likely be a showcase of cutting-edge technology. This could include advanced 5G connectivity, allowing for seamless streaming and interactive experiences throughout the stadium. Imagine real-time stats and instant replays on your personal device, or augmented reality features that enhance the live experience, providing player information or tactical analysis as you watch the game. The possibilities extend beyond just enhancing the fan experience. Smart stadium technology could optimize everything from crowd flow to energy use, making the venue more efficient and sustainable. Facial recognition could speed up entry and enhance security. while AI could help manage concessions and reduce wait times. These technological advancements wouldn't just be about creating a futuristic feel, they would be integral to making the stadium a versatile year-round venue, capable of hosting a variety of events beyond football and generating revenue on non-match days. Building a new stadium or extensively redeveloping an existing one is no small feat, especially for a club expected to compete at the highest level year-round. Chelsea is already planning for the disruption this will cause to their home matches. Informal talks have been held with neighbouring Fulham Football Club about a potential ground share at Craven Cottage during construction. While this would keep Chelsea in their home borough, Craven Cottage's capacity of just under 30,000 might prove challenging for a club used to larger crowds. Other options on the table include playing at Wembley or Twickenham Stadium. Both offer larger capacities, but would mean moving further from Chelsea's traditional home, potentially impacting matchday routines for thousands of loyal fans. There's also the question of timing. Construction would likely need to be phased to coincide with off-seasons, potentially extending the project's timeline, but minimising the impact on Chelsea's competitive schedule. Of course, a decision of this magnitude doesn't just affect the club's balance sheet, it touches every aspect of Chelsea Football Club's identity and community. Central to any decision will be the Chelsea Pitch Owners, a group of fans who hold the freehold of Stamford Bridge. This unique arrangement, put in place to protect the club's future in the 1990s, means no major changes can be made to Stamford Bridge without their approval. More critically, their consent would be required for any plan to move away from Stamford Bridge. Then there are the fans themselves, whose opinions are split. For many, the idea of a larger, more modern facility is exciting, promising a better matchday experience and the potential to accommodate more supporters. Others feel a deep emotional attachment to Stamford Bridge, and are wary of any plan that might take the club away from its historic home. The local community in either Fulham or Earls Court would also play a crucial role. A stadium of this size has a massive impact on its surroundings, affecting everything from local businesses to traffic patterns. Engaging with and addressing the concerns of local residents will be a key part of the planning process. Chelsea will need to balance all these stakeholder interests, crafting a plan that not only serves the club's ambitions, but also respects its heritage and community ties. As we stand on the cusp of this new era for Chelsea Football Club, many questions remain unanswered. Will the club choose to redevelop Stamford Bridge, maintaining their historic connection to the site while pushing its boundaries? Or will they make the bold move to Earls Court, crafting a new home for a new era? What we do know is this: Chelsea expects to finalise its decision soon, with a planning application to follow. Construction isn't likely to begin before 2026, with completion estimated between 2030 and 2033. These may seem like distant dates, but in the lifespan of a football club with over a century of history, it's merely the blink of an eye. The decisions made in the coming months will shape Chelsea Football Club's identity for decades to come. As the sun sets on one chapter of Chelsea's history, a new dawn awaits. Whether it rises over a reimagined Stamford Bridge or a gleaming new stadium in Earls Court, one thing is certain: the future of Chelsea Football Club promises to be as thrilling as its past. The journey that began in 1905 continues. The legacy evolves. This is Chelsea Football Club, honouring its history while building for tomorrow.